Coming at you guys with the weekend reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. Hey yo, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Libra. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, guys. I want to say happy Friday. I hope we're all looking towards a fantastic weekend. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and let's see what we got going on. Starting out here with the Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. Hey, buddy. What do we got going on here for Team Libra, please? Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my Libra. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's see what we got going on, all right? Libra. Overall energy for you is showing up as the Seven of Swords. So you could connect with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Taking a look at your current energy, we got a Ten of Swords in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. And then looking at your outcome here, Libra, we have the Emperor card. So you might be dealing with an Aries potentially, but Seven of Swords here to the Ten of Swords in reverse. Coming into your weekend, guys, it kind of feels to me like something's not over yet, and maybe it should be. I think that there is a lot of second guessing right now on potentially ending a connection, whether the connection is a friendship, a romantic relationship, whatever the case may be. Seven of Swords is usually a card that calls upon deception. So there could be deception happening at play that maybe you're aware of, but it's like, even though this deception's happening, maybe I can give this person one more chance. Maybe I can give this situation one more chance. So it feels to me like you're kind of extending a situation, even though you know that you've been deceived, or even though you know that you've kind of been screwed over. It's like you're giving a second chance to somebody, whereas maybe you should have let it end already. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, though, you're dealing with the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's almost like you feel like you don't have the power to actually end it. You're like, I care about this person too much, or I care about this situation too much, that even though maybe I'm not being treated fairly, maybe I'm not being treated how I'm supposed to be treated, I still don't know. There's something about it that makes me want to give this situation one more chance. Looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Emperor. I think that the Emperor here, especially showing up in your outcome, is kind of like a reminder that you're the person that has the power, You're the person that has the control, okay, Libra? So at the end of the day, you have the ability to say, you know what? If you didn't treat me how I deserve to be treated, you don't deserve a second chance, and nor will you get one. You have the power to be able to do that, but for some reason, you kind of feel powerless here. I think that coming into your weekend, guys, this is a time to remind yourself of how powerful you actually are, and how worthy and deserving you actually are of really great, amazing, and beautiful things. Now, I'm not saying second chances cannot be granted. If somebody here fucked up and you feel like they deserve a second chance, you're more than welcome to give them one. But at the same time, don't feel like you're powerless and that you should just instantly give them one. If they did something that was very deceptive, it is totally up to you on whether or not they deserve a second chance in your life. So I think that the situation that's happening here is you really care about somebody. Maybe somebody lied to you. Maybe somebody deceived you in some sort of way. Whatever it is that they did, it was definitely something that you, took all in, and you were like, wow, that really sucks and that really hurts. I think the situation, though, is that you really care about this person, and because you care about them so much, it's like, should I forgive and forget? Well, Libra, take a look at the severity of the situation. Really give yourself some time alone this weekend to decide whether or not whatever happened here, whatever deception happened here, whether or not this person really deserves a second chance, and if they do, go ahead and grant them one. If they don't, then don't. Remember, you're the one with the power, not the other person. So remind yourself of how powerful you are this weekend. And before you start to feel powerless and instantly give in and give somebody a second chance, really be observant and really be aware on whether or not they actually deserve it. Okay? Spend some alone time this weekend and figure stuff out. All right? You're the one who's in control, not them. Okay? All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out with our air signs for this weekend reading. We're going to go ahead and do air, water, fire, earth. Going on to our water signs, let's have a look here at the Cancer gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got coming in here for Team Cancer, please? Messages for my Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Cancerian, we're going to get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer. overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. And then looking at your outcome here, Cancer, we got here the Three of Wands. So as far as what I'm seeing for Cancerians coming up this weekend, the Three of Cups here to the Knight of Pentacles reversed. I'm definitely hearing the vibe of just stop and have fun. Okay, Cancer, this weekend is not the time to fulfill all of your duties and responsibilities. It is time to kind of just stop and have fun, is what your guides are saying here. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Cancer, if you've had a miserable week, if you've had a long week, if you've had a very boring week filled with work and doing all of the shit that you didn't want to do but that you had to do, really make some time for fun this weekend. That's the energy that I'm seeing for you guys. Instead of allowing yourself to be way too focused on responsibilities, even if there are responsibilities you have to take care of this weekend, at least have fun with it is the energy that I'm getting for you, because it feels to me like you're in this space where maybe the whole entire week you were doing shit that you didn't really want to do, whether it was being at work, whether it was helping out a friend or helping out your family. It's like, where has been the time for Cancer to mess around and have fun? Really connect with your inner child this weekend and do whatever you can to make it an enjoyable time, okay? Looking at the outcome that's present, Three of Wands, this energy is essentially saying, Cancer, look, there's a time and place for everything. There's always going to be, a time and place for your responsibilities. There's always going to be a time and place for all the other shit that you got to get done in life. But guess what? This weekend, make some time out for you to enjoy yourself. Right now, there is a time and place for a Cancer to enjoy themselves. Get out of your crab shell and go dance. Have a fun fucking weekend, okay? Is the vibe that I'm picking up here for you. So let's say you've been working all week, you've been incredibly bored, you've done so many things that you didn't really feel like doing. Go out this weekend, treat yourself, go shopping, Cancer, go hang out with your best friends that you haven't connected with in a while, go to the bar this weekend, go do something adventurous. It's really a time to not be a water sign, Cancer. It's time for you to shift into a Sagittarius and be a free spirit, okay? That's the energy that's coming through for you. Be a Sagittarius. Even if Sagittarius isn't in your chart, Cancer, become a Saggy. Be a free spirit. Go enjoy yourself. Go catch a vibe. Go have a good time, okay? That's the energies that I'm seeing for you guys coming into this weekend. So, you're trying to enjoy yourself. You're trying to de-stress. You're trying to de-cleanse, especially if you've just had a week of so much responsibility and doing so much shit you didn't want to do. Make the most of it this weekend, guys. There's a time and place for everything. And right now, Cancer, there's a time and place for you to actually enjoy yourself. So let yourself enjoy yourself. Quit working too damn hard. Quit being too damn hard on yourself. And have some damn fun, okay? All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. If you ever met a Cancer or know a Cancer in your life, trust me, Cancers love being hard on themselves and they love working too hard, okay? Enjoy yourself, Cancer. All right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, we did our water, go into the fire. Let's have a look here at the Aries gang. What's happening, baby? Messages for Team Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got coming up here for Team Aries this weekend? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my Aries peeps, we're going to grab ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Magician in reverse. So you could be connecting with possibly a Virgo for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Three of Swords in the reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Four of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you, Aries, we got here the Nine of Wands. So as far as what I'm seeing for Aries this weekend, Magician in reverse to the Three of Swords in reverse. I think that right now, what's not manifesting for you, or something that you're not connecting to, I feel is this situation. This situation, whether we're talking about a situation of pain, a situation of frustration, something here's just not bothering you anymore and you're not allowing it to, so I feel like you're letting something go. Three of Swords usually talks about letting go of heartbreak, it talks about letting go of pain, or anything that's been kind of bothersome. So Aries, you're letting go of something, you're not letting it bother you anymore, you're not even letting it manifest or appear in your life anymore. It's like I'm simply leaving something in the past, I'm leaving it behind. Taking a look at what you're dealing with though, you are dealing with the Four of Swords in reverse. So why does it feel to me, Aries, as you're trying to move on, somebody else is continuously bringing up the same situation? That's kind of the energy I'm feeling here. It's like you're trying to move forward, but somebody's trying to keep you stuck. You're trying to let something go, somebody keeps bringing it up, you know? That's the vibe that I'm kind of seeing here for your weekend. So for example, let's say you're trying to move on from an ex, you're in the period of time where you're trying your best to move on, and then suddenly your ex keeps texting you, or your ex keeps telling you, don't move on from me, don't let me go, let's make this work. It's like so hard when you're trying to do the right thing, you're trying to move forward, but somebody else is holding you back. Looking at the outcome that's present, 9 of Wands in reverse, I feel like it's time for you to speak up here, Aries, and to no longer hold back yourself. If you want to fully move on from something, you're going to have to be willing to completely detach yourself from it. So what does this mean? Let's give an example here, okay? Going back to the example, Aries, of saying, let's say you're right now moving on from your ex, but your ex is continuously making efforts and advances to try to keep you around. If that's the case, take the measure of cutting off your ex completely. Block the person's number, definitely delete photos that you have of them, limit them on social media, block their social medias. If you really truly want to detach, you're going to have to cut off those lines of communication. So then therefore, they can't keep pulling you back in when you're focused on moving on. So even though that's just one example, take that example and apply it into however this situation resonates to you, and that would essentially be the method here of what your guides are trying to say. If you really want to move on from something and you don't want to keep getting sucked back into it, you have to fully detach in every way possible, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here for you, you know, with the outcome being the 9 of Wands in reverse. Aries, there's no more holding back. You got to go full force to really detach here, okay? All right, Aries, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, our water, our fire. Going on to the earth sign, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn. What's going on, baby? Messages for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got coming up here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to see what's going on with you beautiful people. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Cappy, overall energy for your weekend. Almost dropped the card. I've been butterfingers all day today. Either way, overall energy for you, Cappy, is going to be a 9 of Cups. Pretty nice. You could be dealing with a water sign. Looking at your current energy, the Hermit in reverse. Ooh, looking at what you're dealing with, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Outcome that's present for you, 8 of Wands. Capricorn, you're treating yourself this weekend. It's looking like a vibe, baby. I definitely feel like you're treating yourself this weekend. The 9 of Cups is the card of self-fulfillment. Maybe you guys are going to go get your nails done this weekend. You're going to go to a spa. Who knows? I'm definitely feeling vibes, though, of you guys treating yourselves. And if you're not treating yourselves this weekend, definitely feel free to do that, Capricorn. So, 9 of Cups here to the Hermit reversed. What does this mean? Well, coming into your weekend, this means that you're essentially getting back into an energy of self-care. And I think one of the biggest reasons why you're doing that is based upon what you're dealing with. Based upon what you're dealing with, Capricorn, is a 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You're dealing with unequal give and take. So if people are not going to give back to me what I give to them, I'm just going to give back to myself, period. I'm in an energy right now where it's like, forget about other people. If they don't want to give me shit, why am I going to bother putting all my energy and investments into other people if I'm just going to feel breadcrumbed at the end of the day? So you know what? I'm taking care of me. I like that for you. You should take care of you, especially if nobody wants to take care of you right back. So looking at the outcome that's present, 8 of Wands, you're directing where your energy is being invested moving forward, and where your energy is going to be invested this weekend is going to be within yourself, Capricorn, okay? This is a weekend of treating yourself. You have done enough for other people. They probably haven't done enough for you, so you're going to make sure that you do the most for you. I like it, Capricorn. Enjoy yourselves this weekend. Get snazzy with it. Have a good time. Have a good vibe. Treat yourself. Do everything that you can that's going to make this weekend hella enjoyable, okay? If you feel like you're being breadcrumbed, if you feel like people are just not being equal give and take or giving you what it is you deserve, if you feel like you're doing the most for other people but they're not doing it back to you, you know what? The number one person that's always going to have your back is inevitably going to be yourself. So have your back, Capricorn. Do you this weekend, okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of signs, going back onto the air signs now. Let's have a look here at the lovely Gemini gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my Gemini peeps, we're going to get one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully, all is well, okay? Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. You could be connecting with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here a Nine of Cups. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. And then the outcome for Geminis this weekend is going to be the Four of Pentacles. So, Wheel of Fortune here to the Nine of Cups. Things here are changing right now, especially it feels like what it is you actually want for yourself, Gemini, is changing. I think that you're having a new interest, a new self-interest possibly. So this could be about the career maybe that you possibly have. Maybe you're having a conflict of interest. It's like, you know, my career space currently, it's not really serving me anymore. I'm kind of interested in something else. So this could be a different type of interest is something that you guys are having here moving into this weekend. It feels to me like you're having different self-interests. Things are changing about what you like, what you don't like, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. Shit's just changing up for you, Gemini, and that's okay. I mean, that's a good thing, right? Change is good in many aspects, and coming into this weekend for you, there's definitely some sort of change that you're having within yourself. So, like I said, it could be about maybe you're interested in a different kind of career field now. Maybe for some of you guys, you're interested in just a different type of routine that works for your life. Maybe this weekend, you're like, you know what? I want to go with a different car brand, or I'm interested in going with a different phone brand. It can be as simple as that, but I'm seeing some sort of self-changing interest. Taking a look at what you're dealing with right now, you're dealing with the Queen of Cups in reverse. I think that whatever was previously fulfilling you is just not anymore. So what's happening here, Gemini, is something has lost its flame, something's lost its passion for you. You're not passionate about something anymore. There's no fire there anymore. There's no flame. So because you're not passionate about something anymore, you're in a position where you're feeling passionate towards new things. That's the change that's happening. It's just your passions are changing for you. Looking at the outcome that's present, Four of Pentacles though, I think it's a little weird for you. I think, you know, from my perspective, I would say change is a positive thing, right? But a lot of people, when they see change, they kind of get scared. They're like, whoa. Because a lot of people are so used to living in their comfortable bubble. Nobody likes to get out of their comfort zone. And trust me, when you get out of your comfort zone, it makes life a hell of a lot crazier, but in an awesome and beautiful way. My favorite saying that I learned from one of my high school teachers was, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And when you actually allow yourself to do that, you open yourself up to so many more new experiences in this world, and it's truly a beautiful thing. So as far as what I'm picking up here for you guys in your weekend, Gemini, I think that things are changing. What you're interested in is starting to change. You're noticing that something that you were once passionate about is probably not your passion anymore. And even though change is weird, and even though you don't want things to necessarily change, I say embrace it with full force. Guys, if you're interested in a new kind of career field for yourself, check it out. If you're interested in a new kind of phone brand, check it out, okay? Let's say you're an Android user and you finally want to switch back to the iPhones, okay? Because iPhones are the best. Let's be real here. Let's say you're an Android user, right? And you're like, oh, you know what? I want to get an iPhone. Go get the damn iPhone, okay? Simplicity is great. Anyways, guys, with that all being said, by the way, Android users, I'm fucking with you. I'm not bashing you. But with that all being said, guys, you know, if you feel like you have a new passion, invest in it, guys. All right? Don't be worried for things to be changed up a little bit. Okay? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up the air, going back to the water. Let's have a look here at the Pisces gang. What's going on for the fish? Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got coming up here for Team Pisces, please? Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my Piscean, let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got for your weekend, baby. Hopefully, all is well, okay? Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be a 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Looking at your current energy, Page of Swords in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with, the Sun upright, and then looking at your outcome, we have here the 7 of Swords. So, Pisces, coming into your weekend, guys, 10 of Pentacles to the Page of Swords reversed. I feel like right now you're ignoring something that isn't too pretty, whether it's about an unstable situation or whether it's about a mess in your home or whether it's about a friendship that's kind of a little rocky. It's kind of like you're ignoring it right now. You're like, I just don't want to pay attention to all that. That's a lot of work, okay, Pisces, is the energy that I'm seeing here for you. So I feel like you're ignoring something because it's a lot of work to fix. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, though, you're dealing with the Sun card this weekend. That's generally a pretty good thing, Pisces. So coming into your weekend, you're ignoring a messy situation situation in order to just like enjoy a good situation that's going on right in front of you. Looking at the outcome that's present though, Pisces, we do have here a 7 of Swords. Just remember, you can only sweep so much under the carpet until the carpet becomes moldy, okay? I think that's the energy that I'm seeing here for you, and that's kind of what your guides are trying to say. Remember, you can only ignore a situation for so long until it ends up being right in your face, right? That's just like if you have a tooth issue, you can ignore the pain for a while until suddenly you gotta pull that motherfucker. So that's the vibes that I'm seeing here coming into your weekend. Be very mindful of avoiding a messy situation. And I say, hey, if you want to avoid this messy situation this weekend and enjoy yourself and not be stressed out, do it. It's okay. But if you continue to let that situation go and you continue to avoid it over and over and over again, it's going to grow into a bigger mess, and then it's going to appear in your face, and then you're going to be like, oh, fuck, you know? So make sure you deal with it at some point, but if you want to avoid it this weekend, avoid it this weekend, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, going on to our fire now. Let's have a look here at the Sagittarius. What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for Sagittarian's weekend, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Sagittarian, we're going to grab ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Saggy, overall energy for you is going to be the Star card. You could be connecting with an Aquarius for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got a King of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here a 6 of Swords, and then looking at your outcome, we got the Page of Swords in reverse. So, Sagittarius is coming into your next 72 hours, the Star to the King of Pentacles in reverse. I think the Star card is the card of alignment for sure. It's the card of hope, but King of Pentacles in the reverse is feeling the complete opposite. So you are hoping for something to happen, but you don't feel as if it's going to happen here, Sagittarius. Maybe you're hoping that something will happen, but you're like, I don't think it will. There's a difference here, right? There's hope, and then there's how you're actually feeling about the situation. Taking a look at what you're dealing with right now, you're dealing with the 6 of Swords. I think you're hoping for something to move into a good direction, but you just don't have a great feeling about it. And looking at the outcome that's present, Page of Swords in reverse, you're trying to ignore that feeling. So Sag, let's say for example, you're really hoping right now that this job that you had a job opportunity for, or this job that you had a, what is it called? It's like when you go to a job interview, right? Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't say interview. So Sagittarius, here's an example. Let's say you had a job interview. You went to your job interview and you feel like you didn't do super great on your interview, but you're hoping that the job worked out well. You know, at the end of the day, that's kind of the situation you're in. It's like, I don't feel like I'm going to get the job, but I'm hoping for it, you know? So you're hoping for the best right now. You're hoping for forward movement that's going to work in your favor. And you're trying to ignore all the negative feelings. My best advice to you guys is what necessarily makes you feel so negative about it? You know, what are you hoping for, and why do you truly feel like you can't have it? For example, with the job interview thing, ask yourself, why do I feel like I bombed the interview? Why do I feel like I didn't do good enough? Okay? And when you actually ask yourself these questions, take a look at what actually comes up, because it might be the most minute things that don't even matter at all. You know, maybe you ask yourself, why do I feel like I bombed the interview? Oh, well, I parted my hair this way today when I should have parted it that way, so I looked more professional. You think that person really gave a shit about your hair? No. Okay? Why do I think I bombed the interview? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because I had like a piece of gum that I was still chewing, and that's not professional. They're not going to give a fuck. You feel me? So when you actually probably get the minute details out, you'll probably realize I didn't even bomb that interview at all. I'm just being anxious for no fucking reason, you know? So Sagittarius, you're hoping for the best right now, but you're preparing for the worst. You're hoping for the best, but you just feel like you're not going to get what it is you wanted. Listen, guys, take a look at why you're feeling this way, and I guarantee it's nothing more than just anxiety, because you probably did okay. Okay? So just throwing that out there here, Sag. Don't let anxiety and fear over the little things, you know, make you super scared for what it is you're actually trying to manifest in your life. All right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, our water, our fire, going back onto the earth signs. Now let's go ahead here and have a look at, excuse me, the Virgo gang. What's going on, baby? Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 72 hours, what do we got going on here for Virgo's weekend? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Virgo, we're going to get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Chariot in reverse. You could be connecting with a Cancerian for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. And then your outcome that's present, Virgo, is going to be the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So, Virgos, we got all reversals across the board. Not always such a bad thing, though. You could be connecting with a Cancer here with the Chariot showing up. But let's have a look. Overall energy to your current, we have here the Chariot in reverse to the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, coming into your weekend, guys, it kind of feels to me like you're not progressing in something. Maybe you're starting to feel stuck. Maybe right now you feel like you're not progressing in your finances, you're not progressing in love, you're not progressing in the goals that you set out for yourself. So you're feeling a little stuck here. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Ace of Swords in reverse. You know what this looks like to me, Virgo? I feel like you're lying to yourself and you don't even necessarily know it. I think you're lying to yourself and you're not seeing how much progress you've actually made. You know what a lot of people do, and maybe you're one of them, Virgo, maybe you're not. I know I sure was in my past. A lot of people sometimes have a tendency to completely dismiss all the work they're doing on a daily basis because a lot of people have a hard time basically seeing the difference between having a completed goal and being en route to completing the goal, okay? Just because you haven't gotten to your destination yet doesn't mean that all the work you're doing is invalid. It doesn't mean that all the work you're doing has not been progress. You know, a lot of people feel like once they're at the destination, they're like, okay, I made progress, you know? Let's say your destination here is having $100,000 in your bank account, and right now you currently have 50. You're like, well, I don't have the 100 yet, so I just feel stuck. I feel like I'm not getting there. But you're halfway there, you know? You gotta enjoy the journey sometimes instead of only focusing on the outcome or the destination. So Virgos, I feel like you are feeling stuck, you're feeling like you're not growing, you're feeling a little bit stagnant, but the truth is that you are growing. Quit focusing so much on the outcome or the destination. Let yourself genuinely enjoy the process. Let yourself enjoy of how far you've already come and be proud of how far it is you've already come. And you'll see a whirlwind of a difference. You know, with the outcome being the Ten of Cups reverse, you won't feel unfulfilled anymore. You'll start celebrating your small victories and being actually happy with the progress you're making on a daily basis. So Virgos, quit lying to yourselves. Ace of Swords reverse. Stop saying, I'm making no progress, I'm stuck, I'm stagnant. You're making progress each and every single day. You might not be at the goal yet, but you're en route. So keep on having a positive mindset and celebrate the growth that you have, no matter how minimal or how maxed you get. Enjoy the growth that you're having, okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of signs, going on to the last and final batch. Let's have a look here at the Aquarius gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got coming up here for Team Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Aquarius. We're going to get this last shuffle and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Okay, Aquarius, overall energy for you is a Knight of Swords. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Nine of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Four of Cups. And then looking at the outcome, we have here the Temperance in the reverse. So, Aquarius, coming into your weekend, guys, Knight of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to rush towards being on your own. It's the energy of like, I don't really feel like being around anybody right now. I kind of want to be a hermit this weekend. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is about ignoring everybody and everything. So Aquarius, I think this weekend it's kind of like, I don't want to communicate with anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I kind of just want to do my own thing. So you're really ignoring people here. You know, Knight of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. This is the energy of like, oh, I can't wait till I'm alone. Okay? So maybe you had a week that was just filled with constantly dealing with people. You might be an Aquarian that works in retail. Maybe you're dealing with people every day. You could be dealing with customers. You could be dealing with, you know, a bunch of people, and it was just way too stressful for you. I think coming into this weekend, it's like, I can't wait for myself to have alone time. But I also think one of the biggest reasons why you can't wait to have alone time is because of the outcome. The outcome that's here for you is the Temperance in the reverse. The Temperance in reverse usually symbolizes you not feeling really great on an emotional level. It could feel that, you know, your energy and your emotions are kind of up, down, and all around. So with that being said, Aquarius, you feel like you got a lot going on. And it usually is an air sign thing. It could be a water sign thing too. But for an Aquarian, when you want to feel better or when you want to get your energy right, especially if your energy's kind of been a bit off, the best thing for you is usually when you're by yourself. You know, when you're doing your thing, when you're on your own, you can heal, you can relax, you can rejuvenate, and get your energy to a better place. So Aquarius, you know, being surrounded by people right now, you're like, that's probably not the best thing for me to heal and rejuvenate. The best thing for me would be to be on my own, so then I can heal and rejuvenate on my own, you know? So Aquarian, that's what I'm seeing here for you guys. If you've had a little bit of a stressful week, if you feel like your emotions have kind of been up, down, and all around town, this weekend is going to be a weekend of solitude. You want to get away from everybody. You want to get back into connection with you, and you want some space to rejuvenate. Totally understand that. All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of our air signs, going on to our water signs now. Let's have a look here at the Scorpio gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. Okay, Scorpio, y'all are actually coming through hella quick. Let's get this last shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Heyo, heyo, heyo. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Pentacles. So you could be connecting with an earth sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here a Seven of Pentacles, taking a look at what you're dealing with. We got here, a Seven of Cups, taking a look at what you're dealing with. We got a King of Pentacles, and then looking at the outcome, we got here the Eight of Cups. So Scorpios, looking at your weekend, guys, Three of Pentacles here to the Seven of Cups. You're definitely working on something. I think that the Seven of Cups is about working on your options of where to go. I think right now you have a lot of options. Maybe you have a lot of career options. Maybe you have a lot of options in love. Maybe you have a lot of options in goals that you want to complete. But I feel like you just have a lot of options, okay? So Scorpio, you're kind of working to figure out, like, what's the next step, you know? Taking a look at what you're dealing with, though, you're dealing with King of Pentacles. You know, the next step that you want is a step that's going to bring you a lot of stability, right? So Scorpios, coming into your weekend here, you're really looking to take the next step for your success, for your stability, for the best of the best is the vibes that I'm seeing. Looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups here says you have to walk towards a choice. So basically, you're narrowing down your options this weekend of what is going to be the best thing to give you the success that you want. All right, maybe some are trying to figure out, for those of you that are in college, maybe you're trying to figure out what programs to do, what schools or colleges to go to. Maybe you're trying to figure out your majors and minors, what would be the best that would give you the successful route. For others of you that are not dealing with college or anything like that, you could be thinking about your work, your career, what would be the best route for you to go. Same thing in love and dating. I mean, you may be dealing with a couple people right now and you're trying to weed out the best options of who you want to give a chance to and who you want to build and form a relationship with. So coming into your weekend here, Scorpio, I feel like you definitely have options, and now is the time for you to weed out what the best thing is for you, and for you to decide what's going to give you that successful path and that successful route. So really cool, guys. That's what I'm seeing for you, okay? And I'm sure whatever you pick is what's going to work for you, all right? All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all of our water, all of our air, going on to the fire. Let's have a look here at the Leo gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for Leo's weekend? Sun, Moon, rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my beautiful lion peeps, we're going to get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. You could be connecting with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Looking at your current energy, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with, the World in reverse, and then looking at the outcome, we got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So, Leos, looking into your next 72 hours, the Wheel of Fortune here to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Something here has got to change. I think what has to change is the energy that you're giving out. It's definitely referencing unequal give and take. It feels to me like you've been putting out a lot into other people, but other people just have not been putting back enough into you. So it's like you're going balls to the wall. You're going super hard for people in situations in your life, and you just don't feel like people are paying that same respect. You definitely are a person right now who's going the extra mile. This actually kind of resonates to your March reading that I did earlier today, which you guys will see coming in next week, but it's pretty much a similar message to what I had for your monthly. It feels to me like you're very much so going the extra mile for people, but you just don't feel like they're going back that extra mile for you. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the world in reverse. You're starting to recognize too that this is a bit of a repetitive cycle, okay, Leo? I think you're realizing that this has happened for a while in your life. You know, you've always been that person to go the extra mile, and other people have taken advantage of it. And you're realizing just now how many situations and how many people have taken advantage of your kindness and of the fact that you do go the extra mile. So looking at the outcome that's present, you do have here the Six of Pentacles reversed. I think you're fully coming to that recognition of, I'm super tired of going the extra mile for everybody else in my life, especially if they don't do it for me, because they don't fucking deserve it. The more I go the extra mile for people, the more and more I waste time on going the extra mile for myself. If other people are going to prioritize themselves, I might as well prioritize me. So I think you're really done here with that. I think that you're tired of an equal give and take, and you're going to take all that extra energy and resupply it back to you. All right? All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So the fire's done, the water's done, the air is done. Last but not least, let's go ahead and see what we got coming in here for the Bull Gang. What's cracking for the Taurus, baby? Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got coming up here for Taurus's weekend, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. By the way, for the 196 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, Taurus, we're going to grab one more shuffle here, and we'll see what we got. Hopefully, we're looking towards a pretty fantastic weekend read. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be a Two of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a earth sign for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Five of Swords. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, Taurus, you got here the Tower, and then looking at your outcome, you got here the Judgment in reverse. So Taurus, coming into your weekend, guys, Two of Pentacles to the Five of Swords upright. It definitely feels to me like you're debating on whether or not it's worth fighting about something or fighting for something. I think that you're kind of coming to the conclusion of, is this really worth my time? Is this really worth my effort? Probably not. You know, taking a look at what you're dealing with a Tower. The Tower card is a card that represents a massive realization. I think the realization that you're having here, Taurus, is that it's really not worth getting into kerfuffles with a certain person or certain people. It's not worth getting into fights or negativity with other people. All that's going to do is add more stress into my life, and point blank period, I don't want to add more stress into my life, you know? Looking at the outcome that's present, the Judgment in reverse, Taurus, I think you're realizing giving something a second chance or trying to make something work that simply isn't working is not actually being great for me. It's only adding more stress in my life. So I'd rather give myself a chance to move forward from all this rather than give myself a chance to try to make something work that simply isn't working. So maybe right now, if you're having difficulties having a friendship work, maybe you're having difficulties making a relationship work. Maybe you're having difficulties making a certain job work. I think what's going on for you, Taurus, is that you're feeling just way too much resistance, and you're noticing that it's stressing you out more than anything. It's not fixing. Things aren't getting fixed. Things aren't getting better. So you're saying, I'd rather walk away from all of this right now than keep on trying to fix something that just isn't getting fixed. So you're walking away here from the stress. You're walking away from the fight. And I think you're saying to yourself, I'd rather invest my energy elsewhere. Okay? And Taurus, sometimes that's okay. Listen, you always hear that saying, right? Let's say, especially when we're talking about relationships, if you really love somebody, you'll fight for them. Sure, you hear that. And sometimes that's true, you know? If you really love your partner, no matter what, you will do everything you can to move mountains with them. You will do everything you can to get through the uphill battle. But at the end of the day, sometimes it's just not worth it in certain situations, even in love, even in friendship, even in career. You know, if it's just not working and you've tried relentlessly, if it's just not working and it's causing nothing but stress and unhappiness for you, sometimes it's better to just, you know, cut it all off and go in a different direction. You know, maybe you're meant for something else, right? So give yourself that chance to be set free and see what else is out there for you. Okay? All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming out to the weekend reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Shout out to the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody, and thank you for your support. You are all so appreciated. I want to thank everybody for being here. If you're here, definitely please drop a like. I'd appreciate that so much. If you're new here and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing and hit that post notification bell to never miss an upload or when I go live. In regards to the videos I posted this week, I did upload all of the water signs for March 2022. So if you're a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, your March 2022 monthly video is available. Check it out, guys. Coming into next week, I'm going to be focused on banging out the rest of the March monthlies. So for all the other zodiacs, please be patient with me. I'm going to get those March readings out to you as quickly as possible, okay? Guys, have a lovely weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for sticking by me and supporting me. I do want to say that I apologize to all of you that I haven't been able to, get as much content out as I originally do or as I wanted to. I still have been very busy with the apartment, even though it's about to be close to a month of living here. It still has been an incredibly busy time. There's still a lot more stuff to do in my home that I share with my partner. So I still have to get a lot of things in check. It's going to take a while, but thank you guys for still sticking by me nonetheless. I appreciate it, especially through the transition of this move. You guys really mean the world to me. Thank you guys for being here. I wouldn't have been able to fucking move here in the first place if it wasn't all of your support and all your love. So guys, if I'm able to help you in any sort of way, I am grateful to. I'm super happy to be able to help in any way that I can. I just want you all to know that you guys help me in such beautiful and miraculous ways, and I really love you guys. I really do. I love my soul family so much, and I can't wait to give back so much more to you guys because you guys really are the best. So thank you for being the best audience, the best soul family, the best friends. Shout out to my moderators. Thank you for being the best moderators. You guys fucking rock, and I appreciate you guys so much, All right, y'all. I love you so much. Have a fucking awesome weekend. Have a kick-ass time, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Much love to my soul fam, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Later, peeps. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Take care.